Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to CRN. We are here tonight with the Shane's Super Late Model Showdown at Bristol. That's right, it's Bristol, baby. 120 laps on tap here tonight for Shane's Super Late Model Showdown. As you see here, you see everybody getting in their last final laps in here tonight at the world-renowned Bristol Motor Speedway. It's going to be a night race here tonight. Going to be something fun to watch, especially with, it looks about 18 to 19 drivers out here on a track. So make sure you guys tune in for that. It's going to be a great race here tonight. 18 drivers. All these drivers are fast. They want to catch the number 11 of Jeff Radke for the championship. Race number 4. 2 more races left to crown that first-year champion. Kyle Spees so far on top with a 14.329. So practice looking a little bit dull as you see everybody kind of slipping and sliding all over the racetrack. Take a ride along with the number 23 of John Fowler as he's getting ready to round up his his practice here as we have 30 more seconds. Then we're going to go into qualifying. It's going to be a good race with these gentlemen and ladies. Got a few newcomers out here tonight. Kyle Spees, he's going to make his first start with the Shane Super Late Model Showdown, and I believe that is going to be it. Maybe the Cody McCann, he seems to be new. And then David Curitan, as he was there last week, but I don't believe he made a single lap out there on the track with everybody. Scott, he's going to be back out here tonight, that number 39, as practice has just ended for all these lucky drivers. Getting ready to dive into some qualifying here. Going to wait and see who's going to take their first time out here. Not seeing anybody out there. No. So far, nobody taking it out of pit lane. Zach Bates in the number 3 machine out here. He's going to be the first one out to make his laps. Going to go ahead and get that track map up here for you guys. As you see it there, 0.5 of a mile. So a lot of competition is stiff out here. A lot of these drivers trying to do what they possibly can to snag another win away from Jeff Radke. First lap for Zach Bates will be quick time with a 15.237. To see if his second lap is going to be a little bit quicker, but it's not, as he looked like he might have slapped the wall coming off the corner. Second lap will be a little bit quicker, 14.599, but it is Michael Gitchell with the honorary pole as of right now with a 14.311. Just to correct, AJ Connors out here taking his first lap, and that number 24 Exalta Rainbow Warrior throwback to Jeff Gordon. First lap is going to be second quickest with a 14.364. Kind of got into the wall there. And that's going to end his laps here. Scott riding around a P number 5, second lap. Looks like it did not count his second lap, so he's going to stay P number 5. Sean Harrell and the number 6 going to get a little bit loose coming off the corner. He's going to go P number 4 with a 14.502. Coming around turn number 3 and 4, we're going to see if his second lap's a little bit quicker, and it is not going to be able to get P number 3 away from Jason Kratky, as he's going to stay P number 4. Chris Luttrell in that 00 first lap here. It's going to be 6th fastest with a 14.544. Coming around to take his second lap, and you can just tell just how quick they get around there. Second lap Is it faster? No, it's actually slower. 14.657. Jeff Radke out here getting ready to get his laps in and done here. Number 11 showing a dominant season here so far. Winning the first race of the season at Phoenix. And winning last week at Nashville Fairgrounds. Jeff Radke, the number 11, coming off turn number 4. See what lap time he is going to put down. He's going to be fourth quickest with a 14.414. Taps the wall there. Maybe he got away with it. Maybe it won't count it. We're going to see coming off turn number 3 and 4. What's his second time? It did not count the second time, so he's going to sit P number 4 as Jeff Vickery. 14.446 for his second lap. Wally Babb in that number 99 machine. Miller High Life throwback. Coming around to take his first lap. First lap will be a 14.617. Good enough for P number 12 on the board. See if his second lap can be a little bit better. Coming off turn 3 and 4. It's going to be fifth quickest. Going to knock Jeff Vickery down with a 14.433. First lap for John Fowler. He's going to go fifth quickest. 14.425. The number 23 machine. Going to see what his second time is here. Right, try to wrap that inside. Going to get way loose. It's going to count it. Maybe. It did not. So it looks like Fowler going to keep it there. Waiting on a few more people to come out here and qualify. Looking at the number 8 of Cody McCann. He's trying to go up here. So far, 13th quickest, but Corey Stahl is going to have to throw away that lap. But Corey Stahl and that number 66 machine able to put it up to P number 4. Is the second lap going to be quicker? Yes, it is. 14.323 for Corey Stahl. So far, that is everybody that has qualified as of right now. Looking at it, nobody's really wanting to go back out there and make some more laps. So I want to say thank you to everybody that has liked, shared, subscribed to CRN. We thank you greatly. As Kyle Spees and then number 36 Sticker Bomb super late model coming out first lap off turn number 2 down the short backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. Going to try to wrap that inside line. Gets a good run off. First time will be a 14.454. That's going to be good enough for 9th quickest. Going to see what he can do on this second lap. Now he's going to get down to the bottom a little bit better than his first lap. Going to come up off the corner. Second lap will be a 14.470. Waiting for Shane Ledoux and David Curitan to make their laps here tonight. As everybody has taken their times. Waiting for David and the number 47 and the 91 of Shane Ledoux to take their times. With that being said, I want to give a big shout out to Jeffrey Vickery for allowing CRN to broadcast and showcase their league here on iRacing. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to CRN. Turn on all bell notifications so you guys don't miss a beat what we have in store on CRN. Whether it's the GT Series, the ARCA, the trucks, Premier, UCRL with the 87s as of right now. You got NSR on Saturday nights with myself in the broadcast booth. 100% is the distance on Saturday nights in the Gen 4's open setups. Michael Conti's been making ripping setups for the Gen 4s for that league specifically. If you guys want to get involved in that, go over to nationalsimracing.com. Get signed up. Then on Friday nights, you got Carl Hedwork and Mark Thomas on the broadcast booth for the Redline Racing Gen 4 League. Catch them in action on Friday nights, as Carl can bring you the live coverage. Qualifying is over. We're going to go ahead and round up our grid here tonight. And it's going to be Michael Gitchell in that number 48 machine getting the honorary pole here tonight. Corey Stoll in P number 2. AJ Connors rounding out your top 3. Jesse Kratke in 4th. Jeffrey Radke rounding out your top 5. John Fowler in 6th. Wally Babb in 7th. Jeffrey Vickery in 8th. Kyle Spies in 9th. And rounding out your top 10 will be Sean Harrell. Sean Long in P number 11. Chris Luttrell in P12. Scott will be P number 13. Cody McCann in 14th. Johnny Williams in 15th. Zach Bates in 16th. Shane Ledoux in 17th. And rounding out your 18-car field will be David Curitin. With that being said, everybody is on the grid as everybody's getting ready to get their cars all lined up. Get ready for a great show here on a CRN. Is 120 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Looking at them now, you can see most, if not all, of those cars down there on the inside, getting everybody wound up and getting ready to go green. As the base car getting ready to start taking off here. And everybody is going to be fighting for that position down on the inside or up on the outside. Out there, YouTube chat, let me know who you guys got here. Who would your favorite be and who would be your dark horse? Me, I would have to go dark horse. I think Corey Stoll may be able to get it, but no, actually, dark horse would probably be AJ Connors. He's shown some good movements out there, so I'm looking for that number 24 to go into victory lane as a dark horse. Favorite would have to be Jeff Radke, as obviously Radke's been on fire all season long, so keep an eye on that number 11 as he's going to start P number 5 out here on the track. Looking at it right now, everybody's getting their tires warmed up so that way they don't spin the tires on the restart. Pace lights, I believe, are off. Looking at the nose, yes, pace lights are off. Going to go ahead and jump up to the starter cam as they're going to do one more pace lap all the way around. Look at everybody go on a bye. Turn number 1 and 2. Everybody's still side by side for the final pace lap. And just a star-studded field out here tonight. Beautiful, beautiful paint schemes on all these super late models. As everybody taking their final look around the track at slow speeds. And everybody going to try to do their best to get their first win here for the Shane Super Late Model Series. Pace car in. Barney with the flag up in the air. We are back to racing here on the CRN with the Shane's Super Late Model Showdown. Diving into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side. Third place is still all by himself. Down into turn number 3. Into turn number 4. Everybody's still side by side. Got a few cars being the single file, but everybody else still side by side as Jason Kratke trying to work his way around to that number 24, using that high side to his advantage. We have a caution, and that's going to involve a lot of cars back here towards the back. We'll go ahead and slow it down here, see exactly what happened. Does it involve Jeff Vickery, the 84, the 6, the 39, the 00? See if maybe the 21 might have gotten into the wall coming out of the corner, maybe. Oh, Jeff Vickery getting a little bit sideways off corner exit. collecting the 84, the 6, the 39. Wally Babb, the 00 getting around it, the 8 getting through it. Oh, the 7 hard hit for the 3. Shane Ledoux. We're gonna have to watch from his perspective here, because that was absolutely phenomenal here. Gonna find Shane Ledoux, get in on the cockpit here, play it at full speed, and then get ready to slow it on down. As there you see it, he's got everybody spinning in front of him. He doesn't. Bristol is kind of like a track that blocks itself in a sense with wrecks like that, but nonetheless able to get around that wreck with no damage. Currently still with the race lead is going to be that number 48 machine of Michael Gitchell, as he was able to hold off a charge from Corey Stahl. AJ Connor still able to hold off Jason Kratky. While we got these drivers under pace laps here, we'll go ahead and look at these beautiful cars. Number 48, Glitch. Fred's number 48. The Apex Sim Racing Threat Level Midnight Motorsports. Number 66 of Corey Stahl. The 54H of Jason Kratky, Autism, Racing for Autism, AJ Connors, and then number 24, Exalta Rainbow Warrior Throwback Scheme, Jeff Radke, and then number 11, the Sticker Bomb Mobile of Kyle Spees, John Fowler, the number 23, Universal Mechanical Services. As it looks like we're getting ready to go back green, going to go ahead and bring it up here to Barney the Flagman. 66 trying to jump the start there, getting it kind of timed beautifully, not able to do so. And look at that, already side by side back here behind Kyle Spees. The 23 and the 84 side by side. 23 is going to have the advantage down on the inside, but the 84 is going to have the run coming out of the corner. And no, there's going to be side by side down into turn number 1 and 2. Giving each other enough room just to get, a little bit of a door slap there by the number 84. Wally Babb going to shoot the middle of them. Wally Babb, move him up 2 spots from where that took place. These drivers able to keep it all straight and able to do what they need to do. Up here it is Kyle Spees all over the back bumper of that number 24 machine. Going to look low. AJ's going to throw the block. Where can Kyle Spees pick up that momentum where he is losing it on that number 24? He's going to look high. And we are back under caution. I'm going to go ahead and let's look back here on a CRN replay, see exactly what happened. Is coming. Oh man, what a ride for that number 84. When I have to go ahead and rewind it on back and just watch it as they come up off of turn number 2. Look at the backstretch here as everybody, well, that really didn't really work there. As now we're going to rewind it yet again, as it was on the front stretch, not the back stretch. Look at here, it just gets up a little bit too high. Oh, just opened up the wheel. The 8 followed him into the wall. He was able to keep it down, able to get it back rolled over on his wheels, bicycles it just a little bit, and he's able to keep that number 84 going. So far, 13 laps in out of 135. I do stand corrected. Sorry about that. I thought it was 120. No, it is 135 laps here. And he's able to keep that number 84 going. Looking at it now, it is the 48 of Michael Gitchell. Still able to hold off that run from Corey Stahl, so he's still your honorary leader. But Jeff Radke in that number 11 is on his way to the front, and he's looking to get even further. Round number 3 of the 48 and 66 show. What can Corey Stahl do to get around that number 44 and lead him some laps? Going to go ahead and look through some more of these beautiful paint schemes that these drivers have brought out here. Looking at the number 99 of Wally Babb and that Miller High Life number 99. Chris Luttrell in that 00 Flame. John Fowler in that Universal Mechanical Services number 23. Zach Bates in the 1010 number 3. Cody McCann in that number 8 NOS Energy Drink. Shane Ledoux in that number 91 Sunoco Race Fuel. Sean Harrell in that number 6 DrifterThrillers.com. Scott in that Tilt Load Hot Shot number 39. Jeff Vickery in that beautiful Honeycomb number 21 Threat Level Midnight Motorsports. Johnny Williams in that Mason Dixon Cornhole number 7. Sean Long in that number 84 Cambridge Racing. That will do it for those drivers. So far, it is Barney with the green flag. Pace car's going to go down pit lane this time by 48's going to have the button. They're going to be off going into turn number 1 and 2. It looks like the 8 had a little bit of troubles there going up to speed. But Michael Gitchell able to get out to a little bit of a lead there, side by side. 36 down to the inside. He's going to power through, and here comes Wally Babb down to the inside. 24 gets a little bit loose, but it's going to be Wally Babb still getting a nose underneath that number 24. And side by side down the backstretch they go. Wally Babb down to the inside, going to run him up the track. AJ Connor's doing everything he possibly can to keep him down. Wally Babb almost gets in the right rear of that number, or left rear of the number 24, able to keep it out of there. Jeff Radke, P number 3, Kyle Spees right behind him, right hot on his tail. The number 7, Johnny Williams, slow down on the apron. He's going to get it pulled off the track where you're still green. John Fowler doing it on the outside, side by side with Wally Babb. Look at the momentum he's carrying on that outside. Everybody else down on the inside. AJ Connors gets a little bit loose. Got to check up Wally Babb. Move John Fowler up one spot from where he has started. He is a man on a mission as of right now. Now he's going to tuck back in down on that inside as he's sitting P number 5. AJ Connors has fallen it back to P number 6. So look for that number 24 to make his way back up here to the front. John Fowler had to work through some traffic. Now sitting P5 as everybody is side by side, but here comes Wally Babb around the outside trying to make him room, make a run on that number 24, but the 24 keeping his line right where it is to the back bumper of the number 24. Not going to be able to get there this time. But he's got some company coming. These guys get to battle, and that's where the 54 comes into play as Corey Stahl has Kyle Spees all over his back bumper. And it is just total madness out here as the 11 of Jeff Radke able to get around Corey Stahl for P number 2. Jeff Radke tried to do a double down here tonight. Won last week at Nashville Fairgrounds. Trying to do it again here at Bristol Motor Speedway. John Fowler up to P number 6. as he was able to get around the number 24. And here comes Kyle Spees around the inside of Corey Stahl. Wally Babb going to do the same thing, almost rubbing doors. No room between these two drivers. Look at that. Rubbin is racing. They're keeping it clean side by side. Give Corey Stahl that position. Now side by side with AJ Connors, and it looks like Jason Kratky. Is Jason able to get around AJ Connors there for P number 8. Shane Ledoux making his name known here. In P number 10. Strong performance from the number 91 machine, able to get all the way up through the field. 31 laps in out of 135. Almost reached the 100 lap to go mark here tonight. Everybody's still trying to get in there and get going on what they can do. AJ Connor still trying to use that inside to his advantage. Not able to get there to the number 54 is he's right at that defensive line right there in the middle. Nobody's able to get around him using that line. Oh, the 3 goes up and around and takes out Shane Ledoux. That may bring out a caution, and it does. As, oh man, Cody McCann is caught up in it. Jeff Vickery. We'll go ahead and slow it on down here. Oh, it's Jeff Vickery that got into him, not Shane Ledoux. Oh, just up and on the wall. Looks like a Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart wreck once again, as those were the only drivers that got collected in it. And it's saying that Zach Bates got involved. Go ahead and see what happened to this number 3 machine. Oh, same thing. Collected the 91. Okay, so that's what happened. As that is something that you don't really like to see. As Zach Bates ended up going around again, I believe. Oh, almost getting in the rear end of that number 7 machine, but nonetheless, everybody in it, taking tires, getting some more Sunoco race fuel, and getting back out there to run more laps. Looking at it now, it is going to be Jeff Radke, your race leader, in that number 11. But he's got a hot Kyle Spees sticker bomb car right behind him. Kyle Spees new to the season here, but not new to many people out there. As I've ran with Kyle Spees, I know what kind of speed he has, as I used to run with him in a league here on iRacing. His nickname used to be Kyle Rocket Spees, and this man really was a rocket, so. Make sure you guys pay attention to that number 36 machine, as he's going to try to do whatever he can to get up there to the front. Looking at it now, we're going to go ahead and look at the gearbox of that number 11. He's got the sticker bomb machine to his outside. And he's got Scott. What a turnaround for the number 30, or the 36 machine, 39, excuse me, of Scott, as he is all the way up to P number 4. or actually P number 3, excuse me, all over that back bumper of the number 11. Going to be going green this time by Jeff Radke on the inside. Kyle Spees on the out. Who's going to have the better advantage going into turn number 1? Off to the races they go, and look at the restart by Jeff Radke. Kyle Spees is going to immediately go down to the inside to block that run from Scott. Back behind them, the 54 is going to be side by side with the 99. Almost gets into the back of the number 54. Got it slowed down just enough, but right behind them, Wally Babb, Michael Gitchell, and the number 23 side by side. Bringing up P number 7, AJ Connors, coming back into the picture, down to the inside, wrapping that apron. Would have said line, but there is no line down there, so you can't really use that terminology. AJ Connors able to get around the number 84. But here comes that number 8 machine of Cody McCann. Not for position, but gets a little bit loose. Going to smack the inside wall. And I think he just got stuck. He did. He's going to have to take that car in to get serviced. 84 going to take it up way high. Sean Long using that high side to his advantage as of right now. Going to be side by side with the 00 of Chris Luttrell. Jason Kradke a little bit slow on that outside, but look at the 84 round the outside, trying to make it work. Not sure what happened to the number 54, but he seems to be a little bit slow as Kyle Spees all over that back bumper. The 66 all over the back bumper of the number 36. Down to the inside goes Corey Stahl, side by side for P number 2, and that's what Jeff Radke wants to see. Dive bomb central down here in turn number 3 and 4. He made it stick. Possibly move Corey Stahl up to P number 2. Not going to be able to get clear off turn number 2. Can he get clear off turn number 3 and 4? Still not able to get clear as give that lap to Jeff Radke. And these two are not giving an inch. Look at that. Jeff Radke has to play a little bit of defense. Wants to keep these two drivers side by side. So you see him. Corey Stahl up and over. Gets into, big contact there. That's going to bring out another caution as that was ferocious. Going to have to go ahead and rewind that as STK never picked anything up. So we'll go ahead and speed it on up here. Get ready to show you what exactly happened. The 66 thought he was clear, just came up in front of Kyle Spees. Look at the air time up and over. Kyle Spees knocking him back down. Scott, luckily no damage. Wally Babb getting hit. The 48 getting hit. And more cars going in for a ride. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to watch this from Corey Stahl completely. Is coming up off the corner here. Watch it in real time. Up and over. Gets hit. Oh, man, just a violent roll that he got hit from the number 48. Split the middle with Shane Ledoux in the 84. Corey Stahl not having a good race here tonight. Want to give a big shout out to everybody in the YouTube chat. Look at that, Barry Kistler, longtime follower of CRN. Stephen Ford, it's Bristol, baby. AJ Connors, Rainbow Warrior, let's go. Then he said they need to take the 11 car into R&D center post race for a complete inspection. Ricky Gonzalez, amigo. Hey, amigo. Hopefully you are feeling better with what you got going on out there. Missed you in the booth last night, but hopefully all is well. And we get to see you back out there on the racetrack tonight for Colonial Clash Racing Series. Looks like Jason Kradke in pit lane. Corey Stahl going to go back to the rear. heavy, heavy damage on that number 66 machine and the 91, as well as that number 36 machine. He's got a little bit of front end damage. Can't really see it with that sticker bombed front end, but still, you hate to see it for all these drivers. $53 laps out of 135. Caution number 4 out here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Everybody's still single file, getting ready to get them up to double file, and there they have it. Wally Babb will be your race leader with Michael Gitchell. In P number 2, rounding out your top 3 will be that number 23 of John Fowler. Got to watch out for that driver. New guy on the series, started last week, finished a dominant P3 position. AJ Connors on the outside. P number 4, rounding out your top 5 will be Chris Luttrell. Pace car is going to dive off Wally Babb with the control. He's going to wait all the way to the green flag, side by side, all the way through. Wally Babb gets out and gets clear. Here comes the 23. Oh, hard on the outside wall. Goes everybody. And that is a lot to debunk there. As we're going to go ahead and slow it on down here. Watch it from the number 99's perspective and just see what happened to Wally Babb. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he got out of the throttle. Oh, the 48 just came down into the number 99, and that sent the 48 and the 99 just a spinning. You see him there. We'll go ahead and take another look from the Michael Gitchell perspective. See what happened. Getting up through the gears. I don't think he expected his car to turn that good. Goes all the way back down, clips the right rear of Wally Babb. To the outside he goes. Oh, the 84, the 6 getting involved. The 11 squeezing on by. 36 squeezing by. 91. 54. 66 gets tagged. And that was a hard hit for a lot of these drivers. Wally Babb going in to take that fast repair, as we are back under caution. Wally Babb got to be back towards the back after using that fast repair. Go to get that number 99 wound back up, find himself back up there in that top position, hopefully, as the new leader is going to be John Fowler in that number 23. He's going to choose to take the inside, as I believe these drivers do get lane choice. I'm not 100% sure. Going to do another pace lap here, as they're getting everything set out. Michael Gitchell in pit lane, getting all that damage fixed on that number 48 machine. Being down to that inside for that number 23 paid dividends there, as he was able to get around that lap melee. 00 able to get around it as well. Same with AJ Connors. He's going to round out your top 3. Radke able to get around it. Spees. Everybody able to get around it. And it's definitely going to be a dogfight to the finish. Pace lights are off, going down the backstretch. 60 laps in out of 135. Pace car in. John Fowler with the loud button. He's going to go off to the races. Big check up towards the back. Shane Ledoux not getting a good restart there. John Fowler, check it out a little bit. AJ Connors down to the inside. He's going to get clear of the double zero of Chris Luttrell. Here comes Jeff Radke in that number 11. He's trying to get around Chris Luttrell at the moment. Not able to do so. Yes, he is. But here comes Kyle Spees. He's going to follow him down to the inside. Kyle Rocket Spees try to do what he can do to get around him back here in the back. Scott, though, he's side by side with the number 7 of Johnny Williams. He is up 6 position where he has started in that number 7 machine. Scott able to get around him. And Kyle Spees able to get around that double zero machine. So you got AJ Connors up to P number 2 with Shane Ledoux. Try to do what he can to get back up here in that top 5. He's got to get around that number 84 machine. He's going to dive it down to the inside. 84 going to stay outside. Jeff Vickery, though, side by side. We got a big wreck here. That's going to bring out another caution as a lot of cars got up into that outside wall. AJ Connors went around. And there's a lot to debunk here. See exactly what all happened from all different angles. Going to go ahead and slow it down here. See what happened to this number 3 machine. Should play at full speed here. Oh, yeah, he just went down low to avoid what was happening. Oh, he locked him up, too. Oh, the 54 shooting the 84 down to the inside, collecting the number 3. Let's go ahead and find AJ Connors, see what happened to him. As maybe he got a little bit loose. No, went down there. Oh, Jeff Radke getting into the back bumper of the number 24. But up here, this is where it all started. The 84 coming up off of turn number 4. Up hard of the outside wall. Shane Ledoux follows the 39. Nowhere to go. Up Jeff Vickery back there in the back. He did the same exact thing. He's going to come down, collect Wally Babb. The 7's going to get collected. The 66 able to get around. Wally Babb doing whatever he possibly can to get it off, keep it off that inside wall, and he did just that. Another big caution there for a lot of these drivers, as most of them are still sitting in pit lane, getting some service done to that car. AJ Connors with the right sides up. He's going to come back out here. John Fowler, though, still your race leader. He's got a little bit of front end damage on that number 23 machine, but still able to keep it out front of the number 11 of Jeff Radke. Kyle Spees, P number 3, he's got the advantage down on the inside. If he can time that restart perfect on that number 23, he could possibly get around that number 11 and challenge for the lead. Still a lot of laps here left, completed of 69 out of 135. Still anybody's race. Anybody from the back can come up to the front and snag the victory here tonight. Again, want to thank everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed to CRN. On to our next goal, as we have surpassed the 500 subscribers mark. Kind of lost a few, but hey, it's okay. It comes and it goes. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to CRN on YouTube, as we have racing throughout the whole week, and we have a special event coming on board on Thursday night with Jimmy Covert going to broadcast the whole thing, but multiple CRN broadcasters are going to be in the broadcast booth. Myself, Ricky Gonzalez, Caleb Collins, Carl Hanenberg, John Novinger, Mark Thomas, all all of those drivers are going to be in the broadcast booth for the road course and the oval on Thursday night, Kansas Road in the MX-5s, and then Kansas Oval in the street stocks. You don't want to miss that, as that's going to be one hell of a show for CRN. Back up here, Barney with the green flag in the hand. John Fowler down to the inside. Jeff Radke got a way better start than John Fowler, but battling back to the inside. It goes to that number 23 machine. They're probably going to be 3 wide towards the back. As Corey Stoll almost put him 3 wide there. Wally Babb down to the inside. He's going to tag him up to the outside. Oh, AJ Connor's nowhere to go. Another caution here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it's a big one. Going to go ahead and debunk this here. As we're going to go ahead and slow it down. Wally Babb just gets a little bit tight coming up out of the corner. Going to tag the number 66. 99 right here. Tag him just a little bit. He expected Corey Stoll to be up a little bit higher. He wasn't there. Wally Babb kept it off the wall again. The 6 getting tagged. The 3 getting tagged. The 24 just nowhere to go. The 91. The 91's luck, as of right now, is like some... Oh, never mind. I spoke a little bit too soon. But we're going to go ahead and rewind this and watch it from the onboard camera of the number 91, just to show you just how close everything was here in real time. C's parted, 24 getting a little bit loose. He may have gotten a... Well, I mean, they touched a little bit, but nonetheless, that 91's luck is absolutely on another level. So Shane Ledoux able to get around that little bit of a melee there, keeping that fast repair in his back pocket for whatever may happen. Jeff Radke did take the lead away from the number 23, but the 23 looked to have pit there, as he is going to be 1 lap down. Not sure what happened to that number 23 machine, as they're still trying to get it all figured out back here in the back. .76 laps out of 135 completed. As Jeff Vickery down in pit lane, getting that damage fixed on that number 21 machine of Jeff Vickery. Side by side comes everybody down the backstretch, doing about 40 mile an hour, give or take, somewhere under there. As that will be pace speed here, but pace car going to dive down into pit lane for another time. Barney with the green flag in his hand. Jeff Radke onto the loud pedal, gets a great launch. Going to clear Kyle Spees going down to turn number 1 and 2, but it's going to be Scott Luttrell down to the inside of Scott, as Kyle Spees looked to have a good, decent run on our race leader, not able to make it happen. diving down into turn number 1. You see them all single file, everybody jockeying for position. Just look how fast they are going around this track. Almost up into the wall goes a couple of different people. Get you a nice little digger camera here of everybody going down, getting as low as they possibly can. Still, everybody is single file all the way throughout this pack. Chris Luttrell holding on to that P number 4, not letting Sean Harrell get around him in that number 6 machine. Used that fast repair, got that car looking spiffy as he is sitting at P number 5. Then right behind them, they got Corey Stahl. He's got a little bit of front end damage, so he's not going to be up to par and up to snuff with these drivers. As everybody is single file, but not for long. Here comes John Fowler down to the inside. Zach Bates up into the wall. He's able to keep all 4 tires down on the inside. John Fowler able to make it work there. AJ Connors had to check up super big. Just stay out of the number 3. Going up here, see where AJ Connors is. As he is currently P number 7. He's got a late charge from Wally Babb coming up. While these drivers are on the green flag run, we're going to go ahead and mute the mics, turn up the engine sounds of these beautiful cars, and we'll be right back. as we come back live here. Looks like Kyle Speed's trying to go for the race lead here on Jeff Radke. Jeff Radke using that outside to his advantage. He's going to use that top. He's going to have the run off. Kyle Speed really has to drive it down in the corner, get alongside, if not in front of that number 11 machine. Not able to do so, but Scott is in P3, just waiting to pounce on the two race leaders. Jeff Radke still out front doing what he possibly can, but while we got that battle going on, we have a gangle of cars back here towards the back. The 6 going to get passed by the number 54. 54 using that outside to his advantage. And the 6 is going to drop back, but back up front. It is now single file, and here comes A.J. Connors. A.J. Connors, it is a 4-course battle here. A.J. Connors had to check up just a little bit. Going to use that outside to his advantage. Here comes the number 36 down to the inside of the number 11. He's going to back out of it. No, going to give him a little bit of a nudge going into turn number 1 and 2. Kyle Spees is ready to go. Just no way to get around that number 11 machine. Scott and A.J. Connors making their way up to our race leaders here. They're both running the inside. 2 cars on the inside, 2 cars on the out. Who's going to have the advantage here? This 39 of Scott, almost to the back bumper of Kyle Spees. Kyle's using that banking to his advantage, letting that turn his car, but he's still staying right there with our race leader of Jeff Radke. A.J. Connors now moving up to the outside. Scott going to be down on the inside. A little bit of a crossover. There it is. A.J. Connors down to the inside. Scott on the outside. A.J. not going to be able to have the run off. He's going to move back up. Use that line again. No, he's going to stay down low. A.J. Connors trying to get around that number 39 to get the final podium spot here tonight. 110 laps in out of 135. And we are on our longest green flag run as of right now. Still a single file as these two have fallen off from the leaders. Kyle Spees still on that back bumper of the number 11, trying to make something work with Kyle. Not able to do so right now as Jeff Radke is using that mirror plentiful up here in P number 1 as the 84 almost went into the pit lane. Was able to get it back out and look at that gap between our top 2. Throw a blanket over and see who's going to come out on top. And here comes A.J. Connors yet again down to the inside. Not able to make it work. And now you have... Oh, John Fowler is still 1 lap down. So John Fowler, if a caution were to come out and he gets around it, he would be your lucky dog. Scott down to the inside, not going to be able to make it work, but here comes a slingshot engaged by the number 36 down to the inside. Not able, got alongside of that number 11 machine. Looked like the 11 got a little bit loose coming out of the corner. A.J. Connors got to the outside of Scott. Scott just going to let him go on by. A.J. Connors back up to P number 3. A.J. Connors, new, fresher tires, putting them to work here. Running 15.4s as the leaders running 15.4s as well, but Kyle Speed's 15.5s. So top 3 nose to tail here, 15 3s, 15 2s, 15 4s, and we have a caution out on the racetrack. I'm going to go ahead and go back to a quick CRN replay. Chris Luttrell up to the outside. Oh, gets tagged by the 66. The 66 is going to get tagged by the number 99. Oh, man. What heartbreak for Corey Stahl. Wally Babb up along the wall. He's going to get that car drop back down here. And a lot of good guys taken out in that wreck as there's still wrecking coming in behind. Zach Bates able to get his car wound back down. AJ Connors stayed out. So this could be a good strategy move here, as now the number 23 of John Fowler has gotten his lap back and is sitting P number 3. AJ Connors trying to play a little bit of strategy here. Didn't pit on that caution, but now has Jeff Radke up there. P number 3, Kyle Spees in 4th. Jason Kratke in 2nd. All these drivers are on fresher tires. So now we're going to see what that number 24 can do and see if he just can't hold off a late charge from the number 11, 54, 36, 39, 6, 7, 3, 23. Those are all your drivers mathematically in it for the win here tonight. 9 drivers on the lead lap. AJ electing to take the inside as he's got a fresh looking car. No damage on that number 24 machine. So definitely going to see what that number 24 can do here tonight. Pace car going to dive it down into pit lane this time by AJ with the control of the start, and he's going to go clean and green. And look at that, Jeff Radke already up to P number 2. He is on a mission. Here comes Kyle Spees. And what is he going to do? AJ's going to throw a block on the number 11. He's going to be able to keep it straight, but here comes Kyle Spees. Kyle Ruckus Spees along the outside. He's going to take away the race lead and move Kyle Spees up here to P number 1. Jeff Radke up to 2nd. AJ Connors fell all the way back to P number 3. And that's to show you what the tires can do as we are back down on another yellow flag. I'm going to go ahead and see what happened to the number 84 of Sean Long. Gets tagged by the number 3 machine. He's going to send it on the way around. Going to keep it off the racing surface. Going to come right back up. Get it turned back around down to the inside. And that will bring out our next caution. So Kyle Spees is your race leader. Jeff Radke is P number 2. That block by A.J. Connors going into turn number 3 and 4 kind of set the tone of what these drivers will do to keep that track position. As AJ going to do everything he possibly can to get back up there and try to win this race. Can Kyle Spees hold on to the race lead? He's got a bad fast number 11 starting right next to him. But with it being Bristol, Kyle Spees can control these restarts. Round number 1 between Kyle Spees and Jeff Radke. Who you got? Pace lights are off. Jeff Radke and Kyle Spees is going to lead these gentlemen back down to the green flag. Everybody getting situated. Kyle Spees going to run the middle of the track. Start to move up just a little bit, and we are back to racing here at Bristol. Great restart by both those drivers on the front row. They're still going to be side by side, but it's going to be Kyle Spees down on the inside. Going to be clear. Jeff Radke going to use that outside to his advantage. He's going to try to use that outside to get around Kyle Spees. Not going to be able to be there. A.J. Connors up and over. We are sent flipping there. That's going to be a next yellow. Going to go ahead and bring it on back just to see what happened here. Oh, we're going to have to rewind it as it was already in progress. Oh, looks like A.J. Connors just getting a... Oh, yeah, just slid up just a little bit too much, trying to get it back down. But the 54 hitting the wall sends the 24 to the moon, says, all right, kid, here's NASA, have fun. He's going to go ahead and slide all the way down. A barrel roll. The 7 gets tagged. The 23 missing it. The 3 barely getting by. The 84 nowhere to go. 24 is going to get sent back up onto his wheels. And that will do it for that caution. We are now in green-white checker territory. As we are back here, looks like pace car lights may be going off this time by... No, they're going to do another pace lap here. Get everybody the chance to get back into line. And we will see who is going to get a win here tonight at Bristol. AJ Connor still has a chance, but he's got to make something happen all the way from the back all the way up here to the front. But the drivers I'm going to be more focused on are going to be these two up top. But you can't count out the number 39. That 39 is back up there in P number 3 or the 23 of John Fowler. He has made his way back up from one lap down all the way up to P number 7. Pace lights are off this time by. Kyle Speed's going to run it up the track just a little bit. Where does Kyle Speed's going to take off? He's in the restart zone. We are back to racing for the final restart, hopefully, of tonight. Jeff Radke on that outside. There's going to be a caution, as I've seen drivers going around down on the inside. Shane Ledoux able to get it back going. We are staying green. Jeff Radke on the outside. White flag this time by is going to be a drag race. Side by side. Jeff Radke on the outside. Kyle Speeds on the inside. Who's going to give the room? It's going to be Jeff Radke on the inside, but here comes Kyle Rocket Speeds down to the inside. What does he do? He's going to get them the bumper. No, he does not. It's going to be Jeff Radke pulling away with the win here tonight. Kyle Speeds in P number 3. Jason Radke in P at number 3, rounding out your final overtime restart. We're going to go ahead and go on back here, find the initial restart of this, and we're actually going to stop it here, find Shane Ledoux, because on that restart, it looked a little spicy. John Fowler just getting hooked by the number 91. John Fowler able to keep his car going, but nonetheless, it is going to be Jeff Radke pulling away with the race win. We're going to go ahead and take it on back just a little bit and get our top 3 in the broadcast booth here tonight for interviews. There we go. Let's slow it down here. Get the far chase cam of Jason Cracky. See if we can't dial him up here in the broadcast booth. Jason Cracky, this is Dylan in the CRN broadcast booth. Get a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Kind of walk me through your adversity of a race here tonight. Started up front, P number 4 to be exact. Finished P number 3, so you can't be too mad about it. But what was going through your head with all those late race cautions there? You getting involved with a couple of them, and what was your mindset on that last green-white checkered?
I really just surprised where I finished. iRacing kind of gave me 2 sets of tires in one pit stop, so I had none since lap 50. So, or actually, I ran 72 laps on those set of tires. So, I'm just glad I finished up front.
Ooh, well, I mean, you made it work there. And nonetheless, I mean, you finished P number 3 here tonight. Next week, I believe you guys are at Richmond. Going into Richmond next week, 100 laps. What's going to be your mindset there?
Probably there just patience because it's going to be a little easier to spin these cars out there on a flat track compared to this banking. It's got to keep the wheels under it.
All right, Jason. Well, before we let you get on out of here in that awesome number 54 machine, is there anybody want to give a shout out to?
I just want to thank this whole league. It was pretty good, broadcaster, for being here, and I appreciate y'all putting it on.
All right, Jason, we're going to go ahead and let you go on down there, get the third place podium, and celebrate, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again next week.
All right, see you, sir.
All right, that was our third place finisher of Jason Cracky. Going to go ahead and bring up Mr. Kyle Rocket Spees, 4P number 2. Not seeing him, but we're going to go ahead and bring in our race winner. That's going to be the number 11. Going ahead and bring in a race winner, number 11 of Jeff Radke. Jeff, this is Dylan in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, sir, we couldn't really get to talk to the P2 position guy here tonight, but what a hell of a battle to the line with that number 36 machine. I know you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself here tonight.
Yeah, I was really hoping that top line would come in. I started running it when we got that nice long green flag run, and I was able to hold him down, and he was having issues getting around me, and I felt like that last run I had to stick to what I was doing earlier, and it paid off, thank goodness.
Yeah, you started towards the middle of the track, so probably about 5th place, 5th or 6th. You missed a couple of wrecks. I believe you got in one, maybe a little bit of a fender bender scrape here and there, but nonetheless, you got your car all the way back up to the front, came home with the win. I believe that's win number 3 on the season for you. Absolute dominating performance here. Next up, Richmond. What's your take on it?
I don't know. It's another long, short track, I guess you could say. High speed, take care of the tires. Try to work on, staying up front and keeping it clean.
All right, Jeff, before we let you get on out of here, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to on that number 11 machine?
My wife, as always, for letting me do it every week. You guys put on a great broadcast. I love going back and watching it. TLM, love having those guys in my ear. Run like 4 nights a week with them, so it's always fun.
All right, Jeff, we're going to go ahead and let you settle on down for the night. Take your race win here tonight, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again next week.
Hopefully so. Have a good night.
All right, buddy. All right, that's going to do it for the interviews here tonight. Make sure you guys tune in all throughout the week as CRN has different broadcasts for different races over here on a CRN. Without further ado, that's going to be myself, Dylan McDonald, in the broadcast booth. Make sure you guys take care. Brush your